Yeah, welcome back to my channel. No likes or comments needed, but greatly appreciated. Um, I'm here. I want to talk about progression in life. We go through our own obstacles or setbacks or whatever, going through daily life and stuff. So, and me, recently I had a big old setback. You know, car got broken into. You know, uh, it's like a bunch of little mishaps and stuff happening. But I noticed that it happened when I'm on my trajectory of trying to handle my business now, in a serious manner as far as my brand, EPN Life brand. But it's gonna be pitfalls and shortcomings when you're on your path to greatness. So I accept all of that and I appreciate all of that, you know, because I'm persevering through it. You know, I don't have I don't have a quit mentality in a sense, because I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot of ups and downs, and I always try to stay positive and try to look forward to the next day. And sometimes we kind of, when things happen, we kind of give up, and which is not good. But I'm not here to preach and teach. I'm just saying from my own experiences. It's like, as far as like when stuff happens, like, life happens. You gotta keep that optimistic attitude. You know, and I always had that. But younger people, when I was like younger, people just call me Mr. Nonchalant, because like when stuff happened, I was like, just shrug it off. Oh well. Go take a nap, shit, wait for the next day or something. That was always my mentality. I never let life beat me. I try to beat life in a sense, as far as like, ups and downs. I always try to stay on top of the downs. You know, like, I'm not gonna let it conquer me. I'm not gonna let it defeat me. Period. And everybody have it. Everybody has that attitude in them, as far as like, you gonna lay there, or you gonna get up, live to fight another day, in a sense. And I always choose to fight another day. Really, for reals. I fights every day. You know what I mean? But I don't let me get me down. I don't let it make me sullen. I don't make me get around people and have this old messed up attitude. I'm always smiling. I'm always greeting people and talking to people. And this guy, when I was at work, he pulled me aside a while back. He's like, "Hey man, you always you're like always the upbeat attitude, always like the happiest person around." And he said, and I like that. And he speak to everybody. I said, yeah, because I don't know. Like I said, everybody, I don't know what people go through in life, but what I go through in life, I have a sense of what people go through, but not as far as like, the depths of their troubles, or whatever it is in their life during that time. But I always try to make it a point to, speak to people, and greet people with respect, and as a fellow human being, and like, just let them know, hey, hey, I see you. You know what I mean? I acknowledge you. And sometimes that's all people need, acknowledgement. That I'm here. At least, not to say, some people feel like people don't care about them. So, but sometimes if a stranger talk to you, or this person's come to you and say, hey, random conversations with you, you like, hey man, life ain't so bad, you know. And like I said, I went through a lot. Well, I go through a lot of stuff, and I have been through a lot of stuff, but I never I never projected that out there, you know what I'm saying, to other people like that. I kept a lot of stuff inside, which is not good. You know, you got to talk to somebody about your certain situations. So I never I never let it get the best of me. You know what I mean? Because there's been plenty of times I didn't cry in the shower. You know, and after that it's over. That's it. I move on to the next thing, the next day. You know what I mean? With a positive attitude. And I think that's what kept me grounded and kept me from not falling apart. When tragic stuff happened in my life, you know, I try to stay strong, you know, but then that comes to a point like, man, what when you try to stay strong by yourself, if you don't have that support system, which I understand to a certain extent, but at the same time, to let people know like somebody out here is going through the same thing you're going through, you know, and there's people out here that do care about you, you know. You shouldn't always go to thinking like nobody care about you because you never know. It might be that guy sitting on the bus. It might be that person that's in the restaurant with you. You start strike up a conversation. You know what I mean? It's I can't explain it, but it's like sometimes people people meet each other for a reason. You know what I mean? It's not just off the. It's not like a. It's not like a spur. It's a coincidence when you meet certain people and talk to certain people. You know, I have met a lot of. I talk to a lot of people when I'm out and about. I try to say hi to everybody. You know, some people don't take to it, but oh well. You know, that's me. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna say what's up to you. You feel me? Let you know, acknowledge you. You know what I'm saying? But some people don't take kindly to that. So you know, but you know, it is what it is. But sometimes you strike up conversations with certain people, and it's like, man, this, you know, we kind of going to similar things, or it maybe something I have to tell this person, let this person know about, or this person might have talked to me about something that I need to know about. But you're not knowing until you start conversating, you know. And we gotta get back to that, you know, that common respect and acknowledging each other, and not with a bunch of bull crap and a bunch of nonsense, you know. Because people going through real things right now at this time, you know. But it's not bad. It's not so bad as what the world portraying, what the media portraying, with everything. It's not that bad like that. And people gotta get out their minds. You know what I'm saying? If you sit there letting people tell you, well, this is happening, you like get paranoid. You shouldn't let it affect your everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Because certain things we can't control, and stuff we can't control, just let it go. That's not my fight. That's not my problem. You know, as long as you living your life for you, doing the best for you and your family, and take care of your responsibilities for your actions, and not here doing dumb stuff. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have to worry about all the other the the I don't want to say chaos, but it's like a lot of negativity in the air. You know, everywhere you go. Oh, well, this and that, and this is happening, and because I was in the store the other day, and this lady came up to us like, you know, we shopping. She's fussing at everybody about the prices. I'm like, lady, this guy they work there. They're not setting the prices. They just people that work in the store, you know. But she's like, well, these price I can't afford this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I understand her plight, but at the same time, it's like you complain to the wrong person. And guess what? If you can't afford that, you just don't buy that. You know, you be around people sometimes. They're like, well, I can't afford this, and I want this, but I can't get that. And I'm like, man, you can get it, but you just gotta put your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta stop thinking in lack. Stop thinking in lack like that. I don't understand that. You know, it's like, okay, I can't get it now, but I'm gonna get it. You feel me? You feel what I'm talking about? Cause like I said, I'm trying to get me a new Porsche. And like I said, I'm not thinking about like, oh, I can't afford it. No, I can't afford it, but I'm gonna get me a Porsche. You feel me? I'm putting it out there like that. You know, and sometimes that negativity, it kind of it eats away at you after a while. Then once it eats away at you, that's it. You can be a broken person. You know, then everything is like, oh, it's too hot today, or it's too cold, or I can't go there because I ain't got the right shoes, or I ain't got the right clothes. It's gonna always be something more, you know. Instead of just making do, you know. Yeah, people just gotta get out that mentality, man. I don't understand that mentality, you know. And I try to stay away from people with that mentality. That's why people I be around, I'm like, look, I let them know, hey, just because you don't have it doesn't mean you can't get it. Or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? That girl, that car, the house, or whatever, you can do whatever you want to do in this life. If you put your mind to it and you can really strive and get that. But like I say, but you gotta put your mind in motion for that. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking about what I can't do and think about what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's little steps, sometimes it's big steps. Who knows? But you just gotta do you. You know, that's my little message for today. But that's all I was want to talk about. You know, stop. Just don't give up. Keep going. Feel me? Keep going. I'm living proof of that. You know what I'm saying? I'll explain that later in other videos. But yeah, I I I I I seen a little bit, been around a little bit. You know, like been there, done that type of stuff. And now I'm trying to do this other stuff. I'm trying to do. You know, trying to be that guy. Trying to be this prosperous person, wealthy person. As far as like my mind, body, and soul, and as far as like financial security, all that, you know. So I just want to let people know that what I'm saying, just don't give up, keep doing what you're doing, you know, and it'll get greater later. All right, and I'm out this. All right, thanks. Joining my channel, so we'll see you in my channel. Well, no likes, comments needed. Feel me? And that derives from I don't need no likes, I don't need no comments to make me love me. I love me. When more people start loving themselves, they understand everything else can be easy. Period. Period. You know? Ain't not gonna deter you off your throne or off your path or whatever you're doing in life. You gotta love yourself. You know? Alright. Mouth this joint.